Today we've gone over the basics of creating a really good slide deck, the do's and don'ts. In order to put this into practice, we're going to take a really poorly designed slide deck and really zhuzh it up using the resources discussed today. So you're going to see that you've been shared on this Latina Suffragettes slide deck. The instructions on what to do will be in the first slide. And you're going to see that the slide deck we shared with you is really poorly designed. It kind of breaks all the rules we told you about, right? Like really bright backgrounds, too much text, overly simple. And so we're going to be using SlidesGo, a website, to get some professional looking slide deck designs. And we're going to redesign the slide deck so that it is much more successful. To start off with, we're going to go to slidesgo.com and you can look up different types of themes. So I'm going to stick with history because this slide deck has something to do with history. You can research your type of templates up on the top. And I'm going to make sure right here where it says license, I just hit free. They have some that you can buy, but we're going to stick with the free ones for today. You can scroll down and choose any one that kind of sticks out to you. After looking around, I decided on this one. So I can click on the slides, and then I have an option to download this as different types of templates. We want to hit Google Slides for this. When we do that, we're going to get taken to this page, and we want to hit Make a Copy. It may take a second or two, but once you've made a copy, it should show up like this. We want to do two things first. So in the instructions, it tells you how you should name this. It should say Latina Suffragettes and then your full name. To name a slide deck, you're going to go up right to the top, click on the name, and name it. Okay? The next thing you want to do is share this with your advisors. So I'm going to hit share up here on the right-hand corner in that yellow box and type in my advisors' names. Once I've hit shared, they can see the work I've done today. Now the next thing is about taking all the information on the original slide deck we've shared with you and really moving it to this layout. Now you're going to see there is way more slides offered here than there are in your original slide deck. You don't need to use them all. You can pick and choose which ones make the most sense for you. I think this is a really good starter page, so I'm going to go to my Latina Suffragettes deck, click here, and really start copying and pasting my information over. Now there's a trick to copying and pasting that will help you. It is called to paste without formatting. So let me show you how that works. First, I can click on the type I want to copy, then go to Edit Copy up here on the top. When I go back to my new slide deck, I'm going to click on my text that I'm pasting it, and I'm going to hit Edit, but I'm going to hit Paste without formatting, which means my type will come in like the type on this document, not the boring type on the other one. And I can kind of arrange how I want this to work. I can highlight my text and change colors to match the theme of this. Now, pasting without formatting will make this really consistent on every slide. There's a few things we're going to ask for on your slide deck. One, you're going to copy and paste all the information over from the original Latina Suffragette slide deck, but you're going to arrange it in a much better way. For example, this slide here, really difficult to read, very wordy, and it looks just like a paragraph was copy and pasted. We can make this better by using a template. For example, this is the same slide here. The bullet points have been broken up into more visual ways that are easier for people to read. Another thing we're going to ask for is at least one animation per slide. Now we talked about too much animation being bad, but one animation, especially when you have a question, can be really helpful. For example, the question is, what is suffrage? You might want to pause before you give your audience the answer so that they have time to participate or really think about it. So to add an animation, we can simply click on the thing we want to animate. Go up to the right-hand corner where it says animate and choose the kind of animation we want. You can choose how it comes in. I usually like to just do fade in and out because it doesn't take a long time to happen. You can add more than one, but be mindful not to add too many. If you happen to finish early, try adding some additional photographs to create visual interest, as a lot of these slides lack photos.